We all know climate change is something that is more serious than waiting in line to sit with a fake Santa Claus, but when dorks like these goobers do something like cementing their hands on an airplane railway for the sake of activism, at that point nobody cares anymore about climate change because they are laughing at these donkeys like they have rocks for brains and are probably going to get their hands amputated for something more stupid than getting married to a cow. Now before I go into this, I do want to say I am a big believer in climate change. This earth is being scorched faster than the Detroit Pistons whenever they play basketball, and nothing is getting better. But when absolute dookie dunk low IQ activism like this is happening in the world with the intention of making the world a better place, you end up making the problem worse. Now this isn't the first time things like this have happened. These brain dead activities happened many times over the course of the last few months, and climate change activism has taken many forms besides cementing your nose pickers to the ground, such as simply blocking roads so cars that run on CO2 don't travel. But look, this is my argument. Forcing people to act a certain way, like being more wary of the environment, is just going to make things worse because they are now going to care even less about wanting to protect the environment. It's like if you force your younger sibling to play a video game with you, even though they don't want to play that game. But if they start playing, they will just put in no effort and would rather suck their own thumb because that's more fun than playing the game. Like, you can't force someone to listen to you because that is going to make them madder. And the more mad the goober gets, the less likely they're going to do the thing that you want them to do, or at least hope for them to do. Like, there have been videos, I'm not going to show them, but there have been videos where people on the cyberspace are dragging these daffodil climate change activists off the road like their sack of potatoes, blowing cigarette smoke in their eyes, pouring milk on them, and of course getting beat up by the biggest ox of a man. But going back to the Super Cement Power Rangers, a big question people have for these Bob the Builder knockoffs is whether or not they will get their hands amputated. So I did a little bit of research on whether or not you could get dry cement off of your hands, and it turns out that if you do immediately come in contact with it, you should be running it under cold water for 20 minutes and adding some witch potions like vinegar to stop the cement from damaging the skin. But again, that's only if you get this gray tartar sauce on your hand immediately. But if you're actually stuck in it, then you're probably more cucked than your girlfriend spending your heart surgery money on Beyonce tickets. Because then dry cement can lead to circulation issues, nerve damage, infections, skin problems, or worse, contractures, which is when your hand gets stuck in a specific position and makes it impossible to move, okay? They literally got their hands stuck in quick time so that way airplanes can't take off. I swear, I'm pretty sure cement also emits CO2 in the air, so at the cost of saving the world from turning into Bowser's Castle, they slapped their hand with cement, helped contribute to climate change, got their hands stuck on the road, made everyone else mad and likely not listen to you, and above all, their hand is probably destroyed for life regardless of whether or not they're going to get it amputated. Your hand is destroyed and climate change is just going to get worse. But yeah, that's it. Bye.